Hello, hello, hello. This is Zimmer here. See how everyone's doing today. It is Thursday, August 24th. Thought it was the 25th for a while. It turns out it's only the 24th. At least I know what day of the week it is. It's unusual for me. All right, I got some questions here from someone that came in through Instagram. So I want to go over that with you. And then let me get to Facebook, make sure everything's linked up okay for us. Whoa. Moved groups on me. Please stop moving things. Social media people. All right. Oh, Karen. Post your questions in the comments. Been doing giveaways. I've given away 2 bubble diffusers so far. I already forgot who the winners were, but they were announced on the last 2 or last week's video. Remember to post in the comments. Also, from what I can tell, the bubble diffusers that just went up for sale this week, along with a bottle of On Guard, are still available. So we're going to go over some of the sale items super briefly. I want to talk about immunity today, which is why On Guard is such a big part of the back to school sale. It should be the back to reality sale. So back to reality, this is the time of year when everyone gets sick for whatever reason, depending on the environment you're in, whether it's kids going back to school, not taking care of themselves and being exposed to so many other people and then bringing it home, or changes in season. I know back in Illinois, everybody got sick this time of year because of allergies and hay fever and harvesting in conjunction with the back to school. There's so many reasons, all right? And so we're going to talk about immunity. I also am super excited. I just discovered some products in addition to my doTERRA that are going to combine beautifully with the doTERRA. And I'm going to try them out first for the resurgence of the immunity situation. I want to be adequately prepared with my oils, my doTERRA supplements, and this other supplement that I'm hearing so many good things about in our natural health and wellness world. So I'm going to try them first before I share them with you all. But remember that our goal here is natural health and wellness, proactive healthcare, keeping your body healthy in an environment so that when you are exposed to environmental threats or seasonal threats, your body can handle it better. For example, just a reminder, I used to have severe allergies, asthma, eczema, depression, anxiety, chronic migraines, rashes, all the things. Okay. And then when I gave my body a clean environment to live in, proper nutrition, supplements, and tools to keep my body healthy and keep my immune system strong and my airways clear, I don't have to deal with any of that anymore. Okay, so eliminated toxic cleaning products, which is why I use either the On Guard foaming hand wash that is sold out. In fact, that was the first thing to sell out, which took us all by surprise. I didn't think it would sell out because I go back and forth between the On Guard foaming hand wash and the Abode. And I've been using Abode more, and I was pretty well stocked on On Guard, so I didn't get any. But you want to use an On Guard hand wash, or especially, I'm really going to push right now the Abode. So it's awesome if you got the On Guard foaming hand wash that was on sale, but I'm going to encourage you to put the Abode in your cart. It is enhanced with thymol. And for me, I'm not allowed to tell you what thymol does for the resurgence of the current immune situation. You need to Google benefits of thymol against COVID. Okay. Thymol. Okay. So lots of benefits there. So your On Guard hand wash and your Abode spray cleaner and Abode hand wash. Okay. All right. I gathered up all my favorite immunity products in the oils, and we're going to talk about that today as well. It is so important. I was sick twice last year with the you know what, and the most difficult thing for me was I basically slept for like 11 days and could hardly get out of bed. So I was not taking care of myself proactively. It was shortly after my divorce, and I just was not taking care of myself at all. I ran my immune system down. I was on the go 24/7. In addition, trying to make friends, trying to date, trying to get all my businesses under control by myself. And I ran my immune system so down. So of course I was susceptible to it. I fell off the wagon with my supplements. I fell off the wagon with my proactive routines. So we're going to revisit those today. I'm feeling fantastic. I told Jackson last week, I said, I know you fell off the wagon last school year with your Lifelong Vitality Pack, PB Assist probiotics, Terrazyme digestive enzymes, and Zendocrine complex in the white bottle, and your On Guard soft gels. And I know you weren't using your diffuser or rolling the bottoms of your feet. And I'm going to be that mom, and I'm going to harp on you when you get back to school. You have got to do that, because the first few weeks of school is when everyone gets sick. Okay. He's not a drinker. He's not a partier. So he's not out whooping it up, but he might stay up too late playing video games with his friends, and he might not get enough sleep the next day. And he's now in a apartment with 3 other young men. You know, they're not going to proactively take care of themselves like they should. I said, it's imperative that you get enough sleep, you drink water, you eat your meals, and you take your doTERRA and use it properly. He went back to school on a Monday. By Friday, he was sick. Okay. He went gung-ho, starting classes, moving in, trying to help his roommates with stuff. Not everyone keeps their places as tidy or knows how to cook or knows how to pick up after themselves. So, and then he also was working 20 to 30 hours that week or more, right? So he ran himself down. Boom. The first thing we did, I said, come home. We're going to eat. You're going to drink lots of water. You're going to take an On Guard soft gel, a GX Assist, PB Assist probiotics. He did take his vitamin pack earlier in the day. Terrazyme. Gave him a deep blue polyphenol complex because he had an elevated body temperature. And I said, lay down, we're going to Aromatouch. So we did 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 drops of each of these oils. Are you ready? Balance. My balance roller that I got on sale last month was on the counter, so I just grabbed it. Balance is in the Aromatouch protocol. Aromatouch is great for the immune system. We're going to go over multiple options depending on what oils you have. So I grabbed my balance roller, and the rest of the oils, I just grabbed the straight pure oils. Are you ready? I didn't even care what order I put them in on him. And they went all over his back and spine. And then I got the benefits in case he passed on to me whatever he had going. I got the benefits of doing the Aromatouch on him because the oils absorbed into my hands, through my skin within 20 seconds, and traveled throughout my bloodstream within 20 minutes, as well as his. So I had him lay face down, just super fast. We did not make a big production of it. I didn't do a long time on each oil. The goal was get the oils on the boy. So Aromatouch, I did balance first because it's diluted in the coconut oil and the roller. Okay, and I wanted some coconut oil on him because that helps disperse the straight oils that are very dry, helps disperse them easier over a larger surface area, prevents skin sensitization, and prevents these oils from evaporating so quickly because they are volatile compounds. Okay. Right. So first I did the balance. There is an order that you can do it perfectly. You can just Google it. I didn't do it. I remembered it close enough to off the top of my head. I didn't care. So I did balance first with the coconut oil. I did Aromatouch, lavender, one at a time. Rub them in, one at a time. Rub them in. So balance, Aromatouch, lavender, On Guard, tea tree, deep blue, wild orange, and peppermint. I always do peppermint last, no matter what protocol I'm doing, because peppermint's a driver and it drives the other oils in deeper. Okay. I made him take a hot shower prior. So we ate, drank lots of water, took a hot shower, waited at least 15 to 30 minutes after the shower, because after a hot shower, his pores were open. And I did not want to put all of these oils, some of them warm. Deep blue is a little warm, peppermint's warm, On Guard's warm, Aromatouch is warm. I did not want to put them on his skin with the pores open because they would be way more intensified. Okay. So ate, drank lots of water, took his supplements, took a hot shower, waited 15 to 30 minutes, put the oils on, put a shirt over top so he didn't get oils on any of the furniture, and then just rested for a little bit, and then gave him ginger drops, On Guard drops, and breathe respiratory drops. I don't have any of them because I gave them all to him to take back to school. He's only 20 minutes from here. So let's revisit those. He took his Lifelong Vitality Pack supplements. He took his, and he was feeling really bad. He took On Guard Soft Gel, GX Assist, PB Assist Probiotic, On Guard's obvious, right? That's our cootie killer. GX has oregano, melissa, powerhouse oils. GX Assist is for a gut cleanse, but what it's underappreciated for is for its antibiotic benefits and those super strong immune boosting oils. Okay. All right. Terrazyme and a deep blue because he also had the elevated body temperature. Okay. He had to work the next day. He was at my house working. He was creating all the images for the video board for an event the next day. So he was stressed. He was emotional because he felt that bad. He woke up the next morning feeling so much better. He was able to work the entire Saturday and felt great. He felt under the weather, but Friday night, he literally just wanted to go to bed and knock it out. He was able to finish his work. He was able to sleep well. He was able to get up the next day, work the entire event, and was 100% fine by Saturday night, Sunday morning. It's that easy, folks. A girlfriend called me last week. She is back to school as a professor. And I think it was Tuesday morning. And she had a huge event Wednesday that she was really stressed about. So it contributed to her not feeling well. Tuesday morning, she called me in a dither. She said, I'm freaking out. I feel like I'm dying. I'm sick. I cannot miss work. It's the first week of school. They don't have tenure at our school. She said, and I have someone coming in to not witness, to observe Wednesday. I cannot miss school. I cannot cancel class. And she has the flute oils and copaiba. So I've given them to her because when she gets sick, it goes straight to her lungs and she has a cough for like 6 weeks. So she's not a health and wellness kind of gal, but I make her keep flute at her house, also in case I start to ever feel under the weather, because I spend one night every weekend at her home hanging out, and I make sure flute is there if I need it. Frankincense, lemon, oregano, on guard, tea tree, and thyme. Thyme is one that I added on later in life. All right. Tea tree and oregano, very similar, but once we learned the power of thyme, since March of 2020, thyme oil is imperative, right? So flute. So I make her do a flute shot. Oh, Jackson also did a flute shot. As soon as he called me from school and said he wasn't feeling good, I said, grab your flute, frankincense, lemon, on guard, oregano, tea tree, thyme, and do a shot before you get here. All he had was a plastic cup. I'm going to go grab that. Hold on. I want you to see it if you're new. Very important to understand the power of these oils. All he had was a plastic cup, one of these cheapies from the dollar store, because that's, we only use glass here in our home, and he did not want glass at the apartment, and didn't want to spend a bunch of money because all four of them will be using what he brought because no one else brought any dishes. All right, so this is a brand new cup. See how shiny it is up here? See how it's cloudy down here? He had no choice. This is all he had. We've now gotten him a shot glass to keep at the house. This was all he had because he just drinks water in this cup. I've gotten him since then his own glass bottle. He has a stainless steel water bottle, but he didn't want to put his oils in the stainless steel water bottle. I told him it would have been fine. But anyway, lesson learned on his part, right? We're always teaching. This is a plastic cup. See how it's etched everywhere? The oils broke down that plastic and damaged that plastic. Okay. The oils do not hurt you because you are not made of plastic. They want to destroy things that are not natural. Plastic is not natural, so it eats it away. All right. So if you're new here, when we talk about doing oil shots or drinking oils and water, glass or stainless steel. Okay. This has lemon, on guard, or lemon, cinnamon, and grapefruit in it. I try to drink this every day as best I can. I'm going to pause for a second and answer a few questions. Make sure. Caught up here. Make sure and share. Remember, the giveaways are based on the comments. I'm going to keep giving away bubble diffusers because I got to order 5 more. Right? So share in the comments. Sheila says, I keep a supply of all the drops. Ginger, breathe, on guard. I always have some in my purse. Me too. My friend's daughter got sick the first week of school. I reminded her about the flute roller. So we also do the flute roller. You can do 10 drops each in a 10 milliliter bottle, roller bottle, topped off with fractionated coconut oil. So 10 drops, frankincense, lemon, on guard, oregano, tea tree, thyme. And you can also add Melissa and Arborvitae if you really want to go for it, right? Krista says, first signs of feeling a little under the weather, she takes On Guard Plus, the soft gels, and puts oregano on the bottom of her feet. Easy peasy. Binda says Melissa's on her want list. And don't forget, you can get it with points, all right? You can get it totally free. Angie says, didn't you add cinnamon to the flute? You can. I do not. I already myself drink cinnamon in my water every day and in my coffee. Sheila adds Arborvitae to her flute, and she needs to remember to add the thyme oil. You can also add Melissa to your flute, right? Sheila accidentally used a plastic cup once too. Diane's tip, she does the flute with the thyme, add black pepper, and you can use it in a capsule. That's a great idea. You need to be prepared. So an action item, I would love everyone. I want you to go grab a roller. Okay. Go grab a roller as soon as this video is over, because we always say we're going to do it and then we don't. And then here's what happened when I got the thing twice last year. Both times I did not have my rollers ready to go. And I was so tired and couldn't even hardly get out of bed except to get some water and go to the bathroom. And there was no way I was going to grab 6 different oils and start slapping them on, because all I wanted to do was get right back in bed. I now have multiple, these aren't even the ones in my bedroom or bathroom. I now have multiple rollers of the flute with thyme, melissa, and arborvitae added in multiple places. And then straight bottles of tea tree. I've become a big cheerleader for tea tree. In fact, I'm going to do it right now because I was just out at lunch and I hear people are getting the thing again, right? So 3 to 5 drops tea tree in my hands. It's going all over my neck, chest, behind my ears, which is where I get it, on the back of my neck. I don't even care where. That tea tree is on my body at different times of the day, all over the bottoms of my feet at bedtime. Now, I don't put the straight tea tree on this much. Keep in mind, I already have doTERRA body butter on. So I already have something on my skin to help with sensitization, to help with evaporation of the straight oil. I already had balance from before I started the video behind my ears. I already had body butter on my chest, something else too. Neroli and magnolia all over my chest with the coconut oil. Okay. So me putting on the tea tree straight out of the bottle, I still have some things on my skin to help in case I get sensitization, right? Or to prevent sensitization. What is sensitization? My husband used to use tea tree straight all over his face to help prevent acne. And he is now sensitized, I guess you could say, to tea tree. He cannot use it. He gets a rash. Okay. So if you use the straight pure oils too much repeatedly, you can get sensitization where suddenly your body reacts to that oil. So we encourage diluting with coconut oil or any other kind of carrier oil. And it's also more cost effective for you folks, right? So if I'm feeling lazy and rushed, straight out of the bottle, go get the rollers all over the house so that it's easy. Someone just mentioned after sun spray, a sheet for skin is the after sun spray. So I laid out in the sun yesterday. I don't know if you can tell, but I got too much sun on my back. I also had a little too much sun on my front. Looks kind of light in the video, but actually it is kind of light already. I was burnt yesterday. Super burnt. I was out there from 2 to 4. I was on fire last night. Before Jackson left last night, he came to visit for free food again. He sprayed the after sun all over my back. A lot comes out. You only need to spray a small area briefly and then massage it in with your hands. I did my face, my chest, my arms, my legs. He did my back because I couldn't reach it all. Little goes a long way. That after sun is incredible. All right. Jojoba oil for the face. Sheila says she uses rose moringa that came in the rose duet. Yep, that is the best carrier oil for the face. Okay, perfect. I got through all the questions. All right. So flute, make a roller, frankincense, lemon, on guard, oregano, tea tree, thyme, and step it up a notch with arborvitae and melissa. Okay, 10 drops each. Top it off with fractionated coconut oil. Roll the bottoms of the feet. Make that for your kids. You could roll that on the bottom of your kids' feet. We always say go by age. If it's a baby or a toddler, you can do a drop of each. And then go by age. 5 years old, 5 drops of each, whatever. All right. If you're really conservative, you can just put 1 drop of each and top it off with coconut oil, whatever trips your trigger, right? Everybody's different. I like them strong, whether it's necessary or unnecessary, not an argument I'm going to get into today. When I am not feeling well, I want to clobber the the daylights out of it. Elevated body temperature, peppermint, patchouli, lime, all good oils. Anything with mint, okay? All right, we talked about the shot. It's just a drop or two of each of those oils in a glass, shot glass, topped off with water. Drink it. Tastes terrible. The oregano and thyme is horrific. Put more water in the glass. Drink it again to get the rest of the oils out of there. And then chase it with something else. More water, juice. I don't care. All right. We try to avoid sugar. Sugar paralyzes the immune system. All right. Storming here. I don't know if you can hear that. If I lose you, it's the internet. Supermint is amazing. All right. Love this. Andrea suggested the steamer. So what's a steamer? Do a mug, boiling water, put a drop of each of those in that mug and peppermint. Put the boiling water in. Warning, your eyes will water. Okay. Don't go straight over that mug really close. The vapors that come off of that boiling water from these strong doTERRA oils is powerful, all right? Go over it, but stay above it. Don't inhale yet. Just let it get on your skin, pull away, and see how strong it is on your skin. I don't want your eyes to get irritated. You will cry. Between the oregano, thyme, and the mint and the onger, you're going to cry. That's okay. Let it clear those eyes. Let it clear those sinuses. When the steam is not insanely powerful, you can go back over it. You can put a towel over your head if you want, but let me tell you, it's strong enough you don't even need it. You go over the steamer, inhale through the nose. You might sneeze, you might snot, but I want those oil vapors in my sinuses. I was starting to feel something. Oh, after I got back from Spain and flying, I took just my tea tree. I did the flute and all that jazz on my feet and on my spine, but I took my tea tree and I inhaled it through my nose and my chest. Right? I want those vapors and those sinuses clearing things out and fighting things off. Okay. So that is my biggest tip of the day. Hold on, someone's texting me. Almost. Running a little behind today everywhere, as usual. All right. Biggest takeaways. Be proactive. There's no reason you can't be rolling this flute every single night at bedtime, every morning when you get up. Okay? There's no reason you can't do that. Be proactive. Say you don't have all of them. Do 10 drops of the ones you do have. Put the others on your next order. I love these ginger drops. Let's talk a little bit about the power of emotions and a few of these oils. Who's feeling, well, that's none of these oils. Hold on. I want to find the oils that we talked about. This is interesting. If you're feeling unsafe, On Guard helps you to feel more protected. I'm not sure what enmeshed is, but tea tree helps you to feel less enmeshed. I don't know what that is. Reading some of these blends for. If you're having trouble with anger or feeling resentful, thyme oil is beneficial. If you're feeling numb or in the dark, if you're feeling very dark, Melissa oil. If you're having trouble with feeling prideful and overly controlling, oregano. If you're having trouble with overexertion, arborvitae. Isn't this fascinating? I love these things. If you're having trouble with confusion and feeling muddled, peppermint. Difficulty learning, lemon. Put around this wheel. I want to see what's on the other side. It's pretty cool. Hold on, we'll see what. If you're having trouble with humility, oregano. If you want to be filled with grace, arborvitae. If you're wanting to feel more spiritual, frankincense. If you need clarity and focus, lemon oil. If you want to feel more love and be more tolerant, thyme oil. If you're wanting to feel more comfort and be more buoyant, peppermint. I use peppermint every single day. If you're wanting to feel more safe and protected, use On Guard, sexual harmony, cinnamon, energetic boundaries, tea tree. Aren't these awesome? I use peppermint every single day. Peppermint is in my body sprays. Peppermint is in my diffuser right now, peppermint and wild orange. I'm going back to the basics, folks. I've gotten so overwhelmed with all the choices, right? And so back to the basics. Peppermint and wild orange is one of the very first diffuser blends that we all fell in love with. And I stopped using it. And I have so much peppermint and so much wild orange, right? Peppermint brings joy and buoyancy to the heart and soul. Also helps with elevated body temperature. Also helps with hot flashes. It invigorates body, mind, and spirit and reminds us that life can be happy and you do not have to be controlled by fear. Peppermint, peppermint, peppermint. doTERRA's peppermint is famous. All right. It lifts an individual out of their emotional trials for a short reprieve. When you use peppermint, you feel as though you're gliding through life. I would not have been able to manage my post-divorce situation without lots and lots of peppermint. I have a very controlling personality. I want things just to always be perfect, perfectionism, obsessive compulsive, and I'm a completely different person in a year and a half, letting so many of those tendencies go by utilizing my essential oils to help with that, as well as surrounding myself with other people who take life less seriously, who don't worry about every little thing. Okay. So find ways to surround yourself with the proper tools to get to where you want to be. It assists in staying on the surface of emotional issues like floating on top of water. Peppermint, peppermint, peppermint. We forget about these basics like lemon, lavender, and peppermint and tea tree. Everyone should have the top 10 oils in their doTERRA inventory. Lemon, lavender, peppermint, tea tree, oregano, frankincense, deep blue, breathe, On Guard, digescent. Yay, 9 years. I should be able to do the top 10. Make sure you add Aromatouch, Balance, Wild Orange, so that you can do the Aromatouch. I'd say those are the biggies to start with, right? Peppermint can be felt most times in times of discouragement or despair. When you're feeling disheartened, they may use peppermint to rediscover the joy of being alive, right? I'm going to label peppermint as the post-divorce solution. All right, wrapping it up for today. Reading some of these. I'm getting back to the basics. Back to the basics. Dina says, what does Nioli do? Got that oil now and don't know what to use it for. So 1, type Nioli into the search bar in this group. Number 2, Google Nioli essential oil benefits. And 3, put it on your toothbrush and put it on your gums. It is incredible for mouth health. Bev says Arborvita is unavailable right now. I saw it yesterday. Okay. Oh, Linda says enmeshed is codependent. Oh, I need that one. Where was that? Was that tea tree? Or was that under? Which one was that? Someone help me. This wheel's kind of hard to. Where's the unmeshed? I lost it. Whatever oil it is I need. I thought it was green. There it is. Tea tree. That explains a lot. I've been using tea tree all the time and I'm not having severe codependent issues like I used to. Crazy. Look at what we learn every time we do this video. Okay. I do not prep for these videos intentionally other than grab oils that I want to talk about because they've had an impact in our life. And every single time we do, I see reasons why I have changed and not even understood why I've changed. So Linda said enmeshed means codependent. I am codependent. I know this because of weekly therapy for a year and a half. Yay. And I've been using tons of tea tree and tons of peppermint. Peppermint makes me take things less seriously, and tea tree has been helping me unknowingly with codependency. Fantastic. All right, get the basics. Lemon, lavender, peppermint, oregano, tea tree, frankincense. Digestin. Use Digestin every day. Breathe, deep blue, and On Guard. Add Aromatouch and wild orange to make, and balance oil to make sure you have everything for the top 10 and to do Aromatouch. All right. Okay. We are updating the I Am My Oils Now What Plus recipes. And I believe it is updated. I just have to proofread it and I'll probably want to change a few more things in the next week. We will get that loaded to the files tab for you. I have a free label sheet. You print it yourself. Ready. I have like 10 of them ready. I'm going to give one away for free in here. Go to my website, take a look at my make and takes, their recipe pages, and tell me which labels you would like for free. Okay. And I'm going to load one label sheet in here for free for everyone. Okay. So I want to hear. I'll probably go do a post and a poll so you all can vote. And then whatever the top is, I will load that in here for free for everyone. All right. I hope you learned a little bit today, and I'll see you here next week. Usually we're at Thursdays, 2:00 Eastern time. So I'll see you here next week. Happy oiling, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.